Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the mega camp that we've planned. For the first time, we've opened up this camp to everyone. So first and foremost, thank you to each and every one of you for being here live on a Sunday morning. If you want to get the best of this, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the mega camp that we've planned. For the first time, we've opened up this camp to everyone. So first and foremost, thank you to each and every one of you for being here live. Just give me a second.
दूध से fix करना दांतों का gap.
Just give me a second. I'm trying to go live on YouTube. So I'm not sure whether I am live on YouTube or not. Just give me a second. Yeah, we are live. Yeah, thanks, Jayanti. So once again, hearty congratulations to all of you for choosing to make a change in your lives. I am 100% committed to make your life go on the fast track. The goal of this mega camp is to make you realize that health and fitness is not necessarily about your body. Health and fitness is about your mind, about your heart, about your soul, about your relationships, about your career, about yourself, and about learning to earn more money, learning to take your careers on the fast track. So for those of you who are not part of the Dinaz Fitness community, welcome, congratulations, and welcome to the DFC community, which is the Dinaz Fitness community. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. For those of you who are part of the Dinaz Fitness community, thank you once again for choosing to be part of this community. We strive to help you to get an absolutely great experience. So if you're excited about this camp, give me an EX in the chat box. We have close to 950 people in the WhatsApp group, and people are slowly jumping in. This camp is open to all your family members. So if you still have a family member or a friend who you think you might want to bring in, quickly take a moment and send the Zoom link to them, and not the Zoom link, send the WhatsApp link to them and let them join in. Okay. Superb. As we get started, I want to tell all of you that my one-word intention for each and every one of you is to transform you in these 7 days. Let me know in the chat box, what is your one-word intention? And this session will last for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, 45 minutes max. Healthy, 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 to stay motivated, health, confidence and strong mind, happiness, health, getting fit and healthy and ideal weight, consistency, health, transforming, perseverance, healthy and fit, health, emotional strength, health and strong mind, consistency, discipline, mind fixing to be healthy, motivation, transformation, health and fitness, confidence and healthy, better me, discipline, fantastic, confidence and focus. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. Okay. How many of you in this room feel that you need to work on your mind more than your body? Give me an M in the chat box. Fantastic. How many of you in this room feel that you need to lose more weight? Give me an LW in the chat box. How many of you in this room feel that you need to work on your career? Give me a C in the chat box. You need to grow in your career, or you need to start a career, or you need to start a job, you need to start a business, whatever it is. How many of you in this room feel that you need to either start earning little money, or you need to grow the income that is there in your home? You need to grow your wealth. Give me a W in the chat box. I want all of you to know one thing, that if you're sitting here with a poor attitude, then you might as well leave this room now. Because in order to get the results, you need to have a very, very powerful attitude. How many of you are committing for the next 6 days to have a very powerful attitude? Give me an A in the chat box. And when I ask you a question, if you're not responding to me, that means you're not having a, because I can see all of you in the chat box in the video. If you're not responding to me, that means you don't have a good attitude. How many of you are going to work with 100% positive attitude? Give me an A in the chat box. And before we even start, if you have a family member, like Kavita Bam, I can see that maybe it's her daughter in the room. Yeah. And I can see Neelam is with somebody else. If you feel that you have a family member who really needs this, who's sitting in your own home, just go and get them and ask them to share the screen with you. This journey, if you think that this journey is going to be about you, you're in the wrong room. This journey is not about you. You got it, Rupa Venu? This journey is not about you. This journey is about you and your entire family. So if you feel that your entire family needs this, give me an F in the chat box. Yes, Fatima, you can share it. Yes, Fatima, go ahead and share it. If you feel that your family needs this more than you, give me an F in the chat box. The only way you are going to get the best of this entire program is by attending it live. We've shared the schedule already with you in the WhatsApp group. If you are going to sit here thinking that I'll attend today and tomorrow I'll use the recording, I'll share the recording. I don't care. Information is not to be taken with me in my grave. I want to share all this information, but it's not about information. It's about energy. So type up E in the chat box if you feel that by attending a live session, the energy, your own energy will go up. And when will you get the results? When you increase your own energy levels. When you focus on yourself, on your frequency, on your energy levels. It's not about the content. It's about the context. It's about your own energy levels. So stay committed to this entire journey, in this entire 7 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, I'll be doing the grand finale. Every day except on one day, every day we are going live. Every single day we are going to go live. Now, Before we get started, I want to ask you, for those of you who have not filled up the form that we have shared in the WhatsApp group, we're going to take a 2-minute break and I want you to fill up the form. Just click on that link and fill up the form. Just take 2 minutes of your time. I want you to know that in order to get the results, there's only one thing that is required from you, and that is discipline. And it starts with this: discipline to fill up the form, discipline to mark your attendance. Everything is about discipline. And the next most important factor to get the results is an awesome attitude. All the information is available to you on the internet. Guys, you all don't need me. But the only thing that you lack is motivation and inspiration and discipline. And I'm here to do that for you. Okay. So Hiral, can you open up the chat box? If you have filled up the form, give me an F in the chat box. Fantastic. Good job. Well done. And last but not the least, before we get started, I want to share a poll. Everybody look at your screen. Click on the poll. If you're a silver, gold, diamond, whatever member, if you're not a member, just go to the last tab and say not a member and fill up the poll. So I want all of you to know that we have 4 levels of membership: silver, gold, diamond, and quantum. Quantum is where we work 1-to-1. So I can see a lot of quantum members. I'm happy to see all of you here, but all the tasks that I'm giving you all privately are the tasks that you all will be doing in the next week. You can attend these sessions, but don't worry about the tasks. Look at the screen. There are still another 70 people who have not filled up the form. I do not close the chat. Yeah, thanks, Deepika. So there are still 55 people who have not filled up the form, who have not clicked on the poll. Guys, if you can't do something as simple as marking your attendance, I can tell you one thing, that you guys are never going to make it. And these 6 days, don't think that you all will see the other version of me. In these 6 days, you all will be seeing another tough version of me. A version where I'm serious about getting results. So let me quickly share the results. We have 55 silver members, 73 gold members, 86 diamond members, 22 quantum members, and 40 members who are our guests. Welcome to all of you. Open the chat box, please. How many of you in this room feel that you really need to work on your confidence levels? Give me a C in the chat box. I want to keep these sessions as crisp and as interactive as possible. So grab a pen and paper. I'm not dictating any notes, but I'll be sharing some points with all of you. So you need to be really sharp because you can't ask me again and again to repeat anything. So in today's session, I will be working on improving your confidence levels in 3 different areas of your life. Confidence levels at your place of work, or confidence levels to get started with your work. Number 1. Number 2, confidence levels in your own home. Because a lot of people in their own homes are not confident. And number 3 is how to improve your self-confidence. How many of you feel that you need all 3? Give me a 3 in the chat box. Good job. So my next question to all of you is, why do you think you need to work on your confidence levels? Let me know in the chat. Just 1 or 2 words. Don't give me a paragraph, because I just give me that one word why you need to work on your confidence levels. To be independent, that's a good one, Rajiv. To be successful, consistent, live life, more productive, to be happy, to be consistent, freedom, financial freedom, happy, productive, to be successful, to beat the fears, to give 100% productive. Fantastic. So the first area that we're going to work on is self-confidence at work. When we all start work, and this will apply to those of you who are not working. Okay, let me ask you, how many of you in this room, if you're working, give me a W in the chat box. If you're not working, give me a NW in the chat box. Yeah, most of you are working. Yeah, almost 50-60%. I want all of you to know one thing, that when you are at work, or whether you want to start something, and it does not necessarily have to be start something. It might not be about you. It might be about your spouse who's working and who wants to increase his career or get a better job. So how many of you would like to be in sync with your spouse? If you're married, if you're not married, just be in sync with yourself. How many of you would like to be in sync with your spouse where it comes to career? Give me a S in the chat box. So when I'm sharing some tools and techniques that are required for you to improve your self-confidence, you can go out there and work with your spouse on the same tools and techniques, so that together your confidence levels go up. And when your confidence levels go up, then automatically your income will go up. It is not that if Shruti, you're not working, it's not necessary that it's all about you. Okay, don't sit there thinking that this is not for me. Everything that I say is for you and your family members. If you have understood that it's for you and your family members, give me a Y and an F in the chat box. It's you and your family members. It's you and your family members. So if you already have a career, you can improve your confidence levels by working on these few things that I'm going to share with you. Now, a lot of people, when they start working, they straight away go and start working. You might have a basic degree, but post that, you don't invest in your own career. So in order to build up your confidence levels, one of the first things that you need to do is you need to attend more professional development training programs. So whatever is your field, find out on the internet what are the other courses that you can do and invest in yourself. And when you start investing in your own self, then your own knowledge base goes up. When your own knowledge base goes up, then you will automatically be more confident when you're talking to your colleagues or when you're talking to your boss. Number two is you also need to learn new skills. For example, when I started the fitness industry, I had 6 gyms. And I did not need to do anything to do with digital coaching. But when I wanted to go digitally, I had to develop a new skill. The new skill was about digital coaching. Digital coaching is not about switching on a video and just talking non-stop nonsense. Digital coaching is giving you a good experience. So how many of you, for those of you who have met me before, the DFC community members, or who have interacted with me before, digitally, feel that you're getting a good experience? Give me an E in the chat box. That good experience comes with me investing in my own knowledge of helping myself to deliver the content well. So if you want to grow in your career, then that has helped me to grow in my career. If you want to grow in your career, go learn a new skill. For example, if you're a baker and you know how to bake cupcakes and cakes, and you want to grow in your career, what do? You learn how to bake cookies. You learn how to bake pies. You learn different things. So the same thing, whatever is applicable in your field, you go and learn a new skill. If you want to improve your confidence levels, the next thing you need to do is dress for success. If you walk around in flip-flop chappals when you're at home and working from home, or if you wear the same clothes over and over again, then you're not going to be feeling confident. In order to feel confident in your career or wannabe career, you need to dress more confidently, which means dressing confidently does not mean going and buying expensive clothes. Dressing confidently means about buying clothes that make you feel confident when you are at your place of work. If you're not confident in a suit and a jacket, don't wear that. Like I will tell you that I am, when I'm at my place of work, nothing to do with my private life. When I'm at my place of work, I do not feel confident wearing a shalwar kameez. That is why you'll always see me in a shirt, in a dress shirt. So if you feel that you're not confident in a certain attire, don't go with what the rest of the world is doing. Wear what makes you confident. So there is no hard and fast rule that a shirt and a pant will make you feel confident and a shalwar kameez will not. 99% of the women in our place of work, in our country, are comfortable wearing a shalwar kameez at place of work. There are a handful of people who will wear shirts or dress shirts. So you wear what if you're comfortable wearing a sari at your place of work, do that. And last but not the least, if you want to get started with a business at home, if you want to do something from home, don't walk around in your nighties. It's not going to give you the results. Walk around as if you were going to work. When you dress that way, your confidence levels will go up. And what does it do? It brings you in the zone. Zone for what? Zone to achieve success. Why are we doing all this? Because we want to be more successful. How many of you in this room want to be more successful? Give me a S in the chat box. In order for you to be more successful, the next thing you need to do is you need to get out of your comfort zone. Sitting on your sofa and watching Netflix every day is being in your comfort zone. Coming back from work, doing your routine housework and sitting and watching that Rona Dona crying serials is your comfort zone. In order to get out of your comfort zone, you need to come back from work, get everything done, sit on YouTube and watch something motivational. Watch something inspirational that is actually going to help you to improve your self-confidence at your place of work. Watch what other people are doing. So emulate confident peers. If you have people at your home or at your place of work that you feel are more confident than you, be a copycat. How many of you are going to be? I'm a big copycat. I model people who are more confident. So what do? How many of you want to be copycats? Give me a CC in the chat box. I model confident people. So when I say model, what do? I watch their videos again and again and again. I make notes. I get out of my comfort zone and I study them. I study their body language. I study the way their eyes go. I study their hand movements. I study what they wear. So be that copycat. Next, what I want you to understand is set goals for yourself. If you're working in an organization and you feel that you want to grow in your career, write down what is it that you want to achieve. Set yourself an achievable target. Like I know that I have worked with so many quantum members who have grown in their careers even way before their time. I know so many quantum members that we have worked on. So if you feel that you want to grow, how many of you want to grow? Give me a G in the chat box. And I think that I'm going to get a lot of G's. If you want to grow, just set yourself a goal and work. Find a plan. Just setting the goal is not enough. You need to find a plan in order to grow. In order to build up your self-confidence at your place of work, I want you to focus on your own strength. Don't put yourself down all the time. Write down what are your strengths and focus on those strengths. And eliminate the negative language that you have. I am not good enough. My boss is bad. I don't know what to do. I don't know from where to get a job. I don't have the money. That is a standard thing. Guys, if you don't have the money and you say you don't have the money, you will never ever have the money, guys. If you keep saying that your boss is negative, your boss will always be negative. Can you change your boss? No. But you need to change the way you talk about your own career. And last but not the least, ask empowering questions. What else is possible for me to grow in my career? And all these things put together will boost your confidence levels at your place of work. The question over here is, how many of you are committed to follow the path? Give me a C in the chat box. If you're committed to follow the path for your careers. Fantastic. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on your confidence levels at home. How many of you in this room need to improve your confidence levels in your own home? Give me an H in the chat box. I'll just get some water. Give me an H in the chat box if you want to improve your confidence levels at home. I want to know from you, why is it that you want to improve your confidence levels at home? To be taken more seriously, be more organized, spread the word, positivity, have a good relationship. Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. You feel neglected, better relationships. Everyone thinks I'm afraid of everything. To take decisions. Can I share a story? Just give me a thumbs up about myself. For all the work that I did for so many years in my life, my confidence levels in my own home were very low for a very long time. The moment I would come back home, I would feel that I'm almost going in a shell and very silent. But the moment I'd go back to work, I'd be that tigress king over there. And one day I sat and realized why my confidence levels were low at home. Because I had a negative mind chatter that I am not as good as the rest of my family. They are very intelligent because they read a lot of books. They have the knowledge about the world, which I don't, because I'm very lazy when it comes to reading. I don't watch movies. They know more about movies and I don't watch any movies. So I cannot, the reason was I could not participate in the conversations that started happening at home. And one day I told myself that the confidence levels are low because it's my mind chatter which is not allowing me to talk to them. So now when they would communicate with me about movies and the news and this happened and that happened, instead of staying quiet, I would laugh and say, hey, anyways, I don't know about it. So can you tell me a little bit more about it? And that way, instead of going into a shell, my confidence started building up. So first thing is I broke the wall and I said, hands up. I don't know anything about this movie. Can you tell me the story? Or really, this happened? This was in the paper? Can you tell me a little bit more about it? And that way, my confidence levels at home started going up. And over and above that, I did a few things that helped me to boost my own confidence levels at my own home. And of course, in turn, the confidence levels at workplace went up. So how many of you want to improve your confidence levels at home and want to know the tricks and the techniques that I used? Give me H in the chat box. The first thing that you want to improve your self-confidence at your own home is, you're not going to like this, but you need to become selfish. In order to become selfish, you need to take self-care of yourself. I would feel guilty going once a month to the parlor for my manicure and pedicure because I'm taking away time from either my work or my family. And I told myself that I need to feel good about my own fingers. I need to feel good about my own toes. I need to spend money on because I don't know how many of you know that manicures and pedicures are ridiculously expensive. And I told myself that I need to spend and invest on myself. So I started taking care of myself once a month on a Sunday afternoon after everybody would finish. So self-care is super important. Self-care is linked to better relationships. When you look after yourself better, your relationships around you, you don't feel a lack about receiving something, and your relationships go up. And you need to start working on that mindset before anything else. You need to start admiring yourself. Go to the mirror and tell yourself, oh my gosh, you are beautiful. When you sit in the Zoom room like this, search where you can see yourself and say, oh my God, I am beautiful. I'm well dressed. Write down the things that you admire about yourself, and you won't feel the lack of confidence. Write down the things that your family members admire about you. And then you'll start realizing, oh my God, you've actually got to be very confident. You can be a very confident person at home, provided you don't try to please everybody in your house. There are several people in your home, and you cannot please them all. So what do? I go and please myself. If I'm happy, others will become happy automatically. So work towards becoming happy. When you're in your home, step outside your comfort zone. If you have not climbed a ladder because you're scared of heights and you're scared to climb a ladder, get out of your comfort zone rather than depending on people. And don't compare yourself to others. I compared myself to my husband all my life. And I worked on my confidence levels. My husband and his sister are very brilliant people. They know everything. And for the longest time, I said that I don't know as much as they do. Till I realized that actually I'm a great achiever. So just surrender to what your strengths are. Don't worry about your weaknesses. Forgive yourself from all your past thoughts. I'm not good enough. I don't look as good as they do. My body is not as good as theirs. Just forgive yourself from all the past thoughts that you've ever had. Don't compare yourself and forgive yourself. In order to increase your own relationships at home, in order to build up good relationships so that your confidence levels are high, set boundaries. I can do only this much. Don't command. Just set the boundary silently and move out. The journey of confidence is not about your family. The journey is a private journey about you and yourself. So celebrate every bit of your wins that you have and let the negative people around you just go. When the negative people go away, things will become calm. This way, I could successfully become more confident on myself. I did not change, but others around me changed. Because for many years, I would not speak in the family because I could not relate to a lot of their conversations. Till I surrendered to them and I said, I don't know anything about what you are saying. Can you tell me more? So what did I do? I pulled down the ego curtain in my life and surrendered to the family and built up my self-confidence by learning from people who knew more than me. Why do we have self-confidence issues at home? Because we feel that we're going to be judged. And when you feel that you're going to be judged, you put a curtain in front of you. Actually, it is a curtain of ego. The moment you pull down that ego curtain, automatically your confidence levels at home will go up. Try this out, guys, for this 1 week. And let me know on the last day how you felt. And the last point that I'm going to work on is how to build your own self-confidence. How many of you want to build up your own self-confidence? Give me a S, C in the chat box. Fantastic. How do you build up your own self-confidence levels? Number one is wear the right clothes. Wear what suits you, what makes you comfortable. And especially for those of you who are in this room to lose weight. Don't wear very tight clothes where your bulges are shown. You might think that you look slimmer in those very tight clothes. But try not to make your bulges show. Wear clothes that make you comfortable. I am not at all comfortable in a very deep line. So I never wear a low neck. I'm sure that you all have noticed it. I always wear a high neck. So wear what's comfortable to you. Write this down, that from now onwards, I want to wear what I'm comfortable with. Not wear what social media girls are wearing. Control your diet in order to feel confident. Be mindful of what you're eating. Exercise every day. Movement of your body will make you feel more confident. Meditate every single day. When you meditate every single day, our diamond members, they do powerful meditations over here. How many diamond members are doing regular meditations? Give me a M in the chat box. And for those of you who are part of the Dinaz Fitness community, one of our code of honors is practice gratitude. When you practice gratitude, your self-confidence automatically goes up. Love yourself. In order for you to increase your self-confidence, just love yourself. Write down all the things that are working for you and follow them. Write down all the things that are not working for you and try to create process goals for it. Every bit of success that you get, like I've started this camp today. From the time I've woken up, I've been in a state of gratitude. And I'm going to celebrate the success of starting this camp today with my family. When we meet up for lunch today, I'm going to talk to them about how I felt having people in the room. In order to boost up your confidence levels, remove the negative talk. Remove the negative talk and focus on the positive talk. Positive affirmations. Don't compare yourself with others. If you compare yourself with others, your downhill will start. Surround yourself with positive people. You cannot remove the negative people in your home, but you can remove the negative friends in your life. When I worked on myself from 2015, 2016, continuously, I worked non-stop on myself, day in and day out. All the so-called best friends of my life walked away from my life. And when they walk away, in your own mind, say bye-bye. Don't think that's something wrong with you. That's why they walked away. Are you getting this, Jasmine? I'm talking to you. As you get evolved in your own life, some people might leave your space. Let them go. In order to boost up your self-confidence, watch positive videos. Positive videos need not necessarily be a motivational video. Positive videos can be videos of doggies. My husband and I watch videos of doggies and babies all the time. And that keeps us happy. We watch funny videos all the time. Be kind to yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself. When you're tired, go and take a break. Sit down. If you're working non-stop, guys, I work from 5:30 in the morning right up to 8 o'clock non-stop. But when I'm tired, I just take a cup of coffee. I sit down on my sofa and I'm just relaxed. So, and do the things that you enjoy. I don't enjoy many things. Like I'm really not into movies and all that. But I enjoy two things. At the end of the day, yes, I enjoy dancing. At the end of the day, I enjoy watching documentaries for animals, wildlife documentary, or YouTube songs on YouTube. And on the weekends, I enjoy doing gardening. So do things that make you feel comfortable and you enjoy. Leave your comfort zone. If you're comfortable waking up at 7 a.m. every day, leave that comfort zone and do other things. Set yourself goals. Set yourself that by March end, what do you want to achieve? Try out new things. I try out different things in my kitchen. I try out new things at my place of work. I play around with new tools at my place of work. Every failure that you get, treat it as an opportunity. What else can I do to improve myself? Face your fears bang on. Talking about fears, for all the fears, letting go of the fears, I teach all our gold and diamond and quantum members and all of you. When I went for this trek, I didn't realize, I knew that I had fears of height, but I didn't realize my fears of height were so high. I worked on it, guys. And now, before I go for my next trip, I'm going to work so well on it that I'm going to let go of that one fear. So find out that one fear. Yes, Simi, 2 minutes. Find out that one fear that you need to work on and start working on it as a challenge. And the last but not the least is help others. When you help others, you uplift yourself and your confidence levels go up. By practicing all these things, and even if you do it for 1 week, your confidence levels will go up. So how many of you are going to practice this in this week? Give me a P in the chat box. At least 5 things. Now, before we go, as always, I want to keep things absolutely transparent and open. So we have the next live session on Monday evening at 6:30. The Zoom link will be posted. I will be taking it live. The next session will be on Tuesday evening at 6:30. Give me a second. Yeah, on Tuesday, I'll be doing the power of the subconscious mind. And at the end of the session, I always have 0 surprises for all of you. At the end of the session, for those of you who are new members, silver members, and gold members, I will be talking to you about how to become a diamond member and how to go up the ladder. Up the ladder, not for me. Up the ladder in your own life. You're understanding, Durga Devi? We need to climb the ladder in our own lives. We are not climbing any other ladder. How many of you in this room would like, those of you who are silver, gold, and diamond members, how many of you would like to up the ladder in your own life? Give me a L in the chat box. And the last announcement that I want all of you to know is tomorrow's live workout session at 7 a.m. will be open to all of you in this room. We will be sharing the link to people. My Zoom capacity is only for 500 members. So those of you who are from the Dinaz Fitness community, you better log in at 6:45. After 500 members, everybody will have to go and look at the YouTube live and log in from there. Tomorrow evening, we will also be going live on YouTube, and we will also be doing a session at 6:30. Those of you who are diamond members in this room, it will be part of your diamond weekly call. Okay. This session, whatever we are going to do this 1 whole week, is open to all. And the last announcement is our superstar heroes, Simi and Hiral, are the ones who have put this entire camp together. Before anything, I also want you to know that Simi and Hiral will, and I might jump in as a surprise, we will be giving out private messages and calls to all of you. Kindly save their numbers on WhatsApp. It's already in the group. Save their numbers, save all our numbers, and expect private messages leading to a call from all of us. If it is a Zoom call, if you have agreed to a Zoom call, I might be jumping into the Zoom call. This week is totally free for the scam. So I want everyone to give heart emojis to our Simi and Hiral. Big cheers to all of them. So once again, thank you so much, Simi and Hiral. It was their idea. It was their brainchild. It's they who have done everything. So once again, thank you, and big shout out to Simi and Hiral for helping this community selflessly. Okay. Padma Ganti, don't do this. When you do this, you're not allowing abundance to flow into your life, okay? So all of you, when you log in tomorrow, log in with your videos on. Anuradha, got it? Amrita Shinoy, got it? So I am jumping into another call right now at 11 o'clock. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here on this call. And you can watch the replay on my YouTube channel. We will share the link in the WhatsApp group. Watch the replay on the YouTube channel. Make notes. Share it. Do whatever you want with it. It will all be accessible till Friday. Friday, I'll delete everything. Okay. On that positive note, let's do a digital bye-bye. Let's go 1. Let's go 2. Let's go 3 and 4. Thank you, and thank you.